Hello, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of Unfiltered World Podcast Show, where we talk everything unfiltered. Okay, today's topic is why sex matters in long-term relationships. Why sex matters in long-term relationships. Okay, many men they often complain about the lack of sexual intercourse, while on the other hand, the very same men they tend to complain again when there's too much sexual intercourse. While at the same time, same thing applies to women. They always complain when there's like lack of sexual intercourse. The very same women they complain again when there's too much sexual intercourse. So what is happening? The answer is simple. People they tend to date people are not the same as them. How so, you may ask? I'm talking about the sexual drive or the sex drive. Now imagine you dating someone who has too much sex drive. Someone who don't mind anywhere, anyhow, anytime, any day. Okay? And then there's this someone on the other hand who who often complains that no, it's too much, like I can't handle it, like I don't have like loko kulangazelela, yabo, like every day. Like it's okay for me to have sexual intercourse once a week, maybe twice a month, maybe 4 times a month. It's okay, I'm satisfied. Okay, while on the other hand, there is this guy who has more drive when it comes to sexual intercourse. Okay, he don't mind having sex 3 times a day. Okay, 3 times a week, maybe more. Now let's put these two people together. Now they are in a relationship, two complete different people, and then they fall in love based on whether they like each other, they love each other, and stuff like that. Okay, now as time goes on, as time goes on, the problem will start. One person, usually the one who has a lack of sex drive, okay, someone who, not that there is a problem, but because of her nature or his nature, he's not that person, okay, and then the problem will start from there. One will complain while the other will also complain, and then that could be the very start of one seeking a way out in a form of cheating, because he's probably not satisfied, or she may be the one who's not satisfied. That usually be the case. Now, don't forget, today's topic is why sex matters in long-term relationships. This episode talks about intimacy in adult relationships. If kids are around, save it. Save it for later. So why is sex important for relationships? Why sex is more important for relationships to last and be enjoyed by both people? This is Unfiltered World podcast show. Let's keep it real. Firstly, it's about connection, not just pleasure. It has been proven again and again that the only way to build and the only way to keep the relationship flowing nicely and have no problems, okay? Sex has been always been the answer. The moment it is lack of sex or intimacy in a relationship, that's when problems begin. As I've explained before, sex is one of those things that God has made for human beings to enjoy, okay? To build on top of, okay? It's more of a benefits of like being human, if I may put it that way, if it does make sense. It's a way of it's it's a way of it's a way of isengikhohlele English, but it's how people explore their happiness in a relationship, if I may put it that way. It's how you explore happiness in a relationship, okay? And then in that time of exploring, that's when the connection, the chemistry comes in between, binding you together to enjoy this relationship. This connection builds, and the more you do it, the more it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, but then the other side of it is that the less you do it, it becomes weaker and weaker and weaker until the connection is not even there. Now, into ekhanda isikhwele, it's one thing. Into ekhanda isikhwele in a relationship, ileyo bond ekhandwa is sexual intercourse. The more you do it, it becomes stronger, and then and then someone may even develop isikhwele. And then as soon as isikhwele siba khona in between, that's when people they tend to be dangerous at some point. But I'm not there today. Today I'm just exploring the positiveness or the positivity and why you should, anyone who is in a relationship, why they should explore that part of love, okay? That's part of relationship. Scientists they even go to a further mile and say that people who lack sexual intercourse in a relationship they tend to be angrier, or they tend to be angry all the time. But those who but those who but those who often do sexual intercourse, they are often happier all the time. And they even go further and say that Having sex twice a week may reduce the possibilities of having a testosterone. It's a testicle cancer. Yes, it's a testicle cancer and a cervical cancer. Some things, you know. Because, there's this thing. Men, they have a very high testosterone, okay? And then it builds and builds and builds until it causes damage, which often results to testicle cancer, okay? So that's why they often say having sexual intercourse maybe 2 times a week may reduce, allegedly, may reduce the possibilities of having a testosterone, not a testicle cancer, okay? It may reduce a testicle cancer at some point. That is the research. You can go and look for it on Google. You'll find it. So, yes, and I do agree. Lack of sexual intercourse in a relationship may cause damages that cannot be fixed at some point. It may cause lots of questions, lots of complaints, and chaos. And after chaos, then someone will come and fill in the gap at some point. Someone will come. There's always that someone who will come and fill in the gap. And as soon as that someone comes in, that's how cheating is done. Because there's this someone who never complains about anything. That's why most of the time abantu aba-straight kwi-relationship, like babizwa ngani, like u-straight sengikhohlile like into le ish. Or like u-first lady, mhlawumbe ngibeke kanjalo, like u-first lady kwi-relationship. Most of the time u-first lady akashadi, but then kushada ikhwapha. Kwenziwa yini leyo nto leyo? Izinto ey'kanjalo. Izinto ey'kanjalo nje. Like most of the time, it's always the same thing. It's always the same case. Because ikhwapha never complains. Khwapha is always available. Khwapha always makes things happen. While lo straight yena always complaining. Always this, always that, always this, always that, okay? It's always those things. And then like you blame someone else for those things. But then the same thing that you are doing by blaming someone else, it never solves problems. It even makes it worse. Because every time after an argument, whenever this guy or whenever this person leaves, mawucabanga uyobona ba, or mawucabanga uyakuba, or mawucabanga uyokhalela kuba. And then where comfort will come from there on. There you have it. You know the answer. I won't say it. You know the answer. And then so when it comes to benefits of sexual intercourse in a relationship, when it comes to benefits, sexual intercourse, it has been proven ukuthi it reduces stress, and then it reduces ama-risk okugula. Njengoba sengibalile ekuqaleni i-risk ye-cancer, i-cervical cancer, not cervical cancer, it's testicle cancer. It's testicle cancer, okay? And there are a lot of benefits when it comes to, like, you get to enjoy your relationship, you get to enjoy life, okay? You get to enjoy everything, like you get to be happier. Okay? That's why it's very easy to see umuntu ongekho happy kwi-relationship most of the time. It's always easier to see umuntu ongekho happy kwi-relationships sometimes. About the moment umuntu ecabanga ngumuntu wakhe nge-relationship yakhe, the moment you get the taste of cheating and then you compare that partner with your partner, and then you get to see what he, like, it seems like you are missing out, okay? Like abanye, like, they even go a further mile and ask who it's like, why ngazange ngize ngithole lona? And about the moment ubuza lokho, like, that's where, like, from that point on nje kusuke nje sekubhedile kwaphela nje, nje sekumosheke kwaphela, sekubhede yonke into. Because that means you get more comfort and more, like, you feel more alive uma ngabe unalo ochitha naye more than unalo o-straight oyi-straight sakho. So yeah, I guess I do answer those questions. Now, as I'm closing, I want to close by saying relationships who lack intimacy, they never last, and the connection and the chemistry quickly disappear, and then chaos begins, okay? I'm talking constant fighting and no respect and no more cuddles. Eventually relationship ends just like that. It's gone. It's just gone. You can't cuddle with someone who you don't feel like they love you, they like you, they value you, they cherish you. Okay? You can't. Like, you can't. Because you won't be even able to be intimate with such people, okay, with that people or with that individual. Someone who don't make you happy, who don't make you feel like you are respected, you belong, someone who don't make you feel appreciated. You won't be able to be intimate with someone like that, okay? So your relationship has died. From that point on, it's cold, it's died, it's dead. And once your relationship is in the ICU, 1 in 5 chances it will survive. One in 5 chances it will survive. Most of the time it fails. So I do encourage more intimacy. I do encourage more respect. I do encourage people to explore and to have fun. Have fun, enjoy your relationship. Do not, by any means, be in a relationship because of a script, Romeo and Juliet script. Okay? That's will automatically fuck up your relationship from the get-go. Never use a script to enjoy or to start or to be in a relationship. Never do that. You won't be able to be as romantic as Romeo and Juliet. So that simply means be yourself. Do not imitate anyone. Just be yourself. Okay? So if you did enjoy this podcast show today, or if anything that I've said today you do relate and it does have value and meaning, please don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next episode. Your subscription is very important for us. It's the only thing that encourages us to work very hard and to do more research on many topics. Your suggestions, they mean everything to us. Please do comment and give us more ideas. Give us more topics that you would like us to talk about, and we can't wait to hear from you. Thank you. See you on the next episode.